Hi there, I'm Sophia Bryan, international lawyer and legal consultant, and welcome to another episode of Legal Minute with me, Sophia Bryan. As I always indicate to you, this is not legal advice. This is merely public education that will enable you to go ahead and do your own research and spark some interest in you and probe you to contact your attorney at law. Now, today we're going to be continuing with the conversation around sole proprietorships. And in the previous episode, I promised that I would go into pros and cons of sole proprietorship or sole trader. Now, as always, as I always say to you, my mission as an attorney is to support my clients to use the law as a vehicle to protect, to build up and protect their legacy. So, a business, setting up, running, operating a business is certainly a part of a legacy, and you need to have the appropriate legal structures in place to protect yourself. No, I thought that I belabored the point a little bit around sole proprietorship, and then as I was contemplating what else could I share, I remembered that in 2020 I actually did a course. I prepared and shared a course called the Profit Acceleration Lab for entrepreneurs. And a module in the course was about legal fundamentals. Now, if you are a new entrepreneur and you think that you'd want some guidance from me, but you won't necessarily, you don't necessarily want to pay a retainer fee or an hourly fee, I think the materials that I shared in the course are still relevant, and you can get access to that if you are interested. You can buy the videos and you can access the materials that you can go ahead and read and educate yourself around business development, the legal considerations, how to go about setting up a signature offer, and the basics you need to go to hit the ground running as an entrepreneur. So if you want to learn more about that, email me about the Profit Acceleration Lab course, and I'd be happy to share the details where you can access, you can purchase it, and I share the materials with you. Now, I'm actually going to be sharing some things from some of the slides here. So, sole trader advantages and disadvantages. So, advantages, it's the most cost effective form of business ownership. Decisions related to the use of assets, i.e., cash in bank, land, etc., can be made quickly. All the benefits from the business, including profits, go to the sole proprietor. Complete control of business and within the parameters of the law, of course. Sole traders make decisions as they see fit, and sole traders do not have to disclose accounts of corporate activities or file annual returns to the registrar of companies. Now, regardless of the jurisdiction you're in, once you operate a business of any sort, there are certain documentations that you have to file on an annual basis to the relevant registrar of companies. And if you're LLC, some of that may include your accounts. So a sole trader doesn't have to disclose that. Sole traders are also not required to have annual general meetings, and the business can be easily dissolved if necessary. Now, the disadvantages: sole trader is dependent on lending agencies to raise capital. So, you will not be able to attract the attention of an investor or what we call them, angel investors. Yes, as a sole proprietor, that's just not, you won't be taken seriously in that regard. However, family and friends are options for you. There's no legal separation between the business and the owner, as I've said before. Sole proprietors have unlimited liability and are legally responsible for all debts against the business. It may be difficult to expand the business by attracting external investment, as said before. And as a sole proprietor, your personal assets and the assets of the business are not separate, and therefore there is exposure right there. So, uh, you of course can go ahead and replay this episode if you were taking notes, but those are the facts where sole proprietorship or sole trader is concerned. Doing business as trade name, sole trader, all of them are the same. Those are some of the key pros and cons. Now, if you want to speak with me about setting up the legal structure for your particular venture, you may send me an email, sophia@sophiabryan.com. There is a link to book a complimentary consultation in the show notes or somewhere below this video. So you can go ahead and do that, or you can go to sophiabryan.com where you will find all my contact information and you can get access to a free complimentary consultation there. So I hope you learned a lot today, and we'll continue the series about legal structures to protect your business, and we'll continue the discussions with partnerships. So until next time, talk soon. Bye.